Hello YouTube. So, quick side quest here from the Poor Boys RC Speed Challenge. While I've been playing about with the MF-01X, I noticed that a lot of people were doing speed runs with a DT-02, and I thought that looked quite good fun. So I found a DT-02 on an auction site, and yeah, it's arrived. So I haven't really looked at it yet. Did just cut the tape on the box and remove my address from it, but here's my DT-02. So yeah, as is often the way when you buy something from an auction site in Japan, it's often marked as junk, and that can mean it's absolute junk, or it can just mean whoever's got it doesn't really know if it works and doesn't want to sell you something that's not working but can't be bothered to test it. And anyway, this looks pretty good. It's a Desert Gator. It's got oil filled shocks, which I think have no oil in them, I would say. It's running a silver can. It's got a Novak Touring ESC in it. So yeah, this is going to be my entry for the DT-02 speedruns. So I'll take this as it is. I'll take out this ESC and the motor and just put in my Hobbywing and the Tamiya BZ as the first run, and just see how it runs as standard, see what speed that does, and then we'll give it some modifications, put in a fast brushed motor, see what we get with that. So yeah, I think that's my plan. Looking at it, modifications for the main fast run will be fix this servo saver, get rid of that. I think lower it, try and get these drive shafts pretty much straight to try and reduce any friction and things we've got there. I guess I need to check what pinion it's got in it. I think it's likely to be, it's all looking pretty standard from what I've got here, so it's probably going to be a 17 tooth. And I do need to check the spur gear as well, so let's just see what that looks like very quickly. But yeah, all in all, the car looks in really good condition. So yeah, let's do a quick swap of the ESC. Put in not a crazy fast motor, but just something to give it a run, just see if it's working. And then after that so I'll just do a base run effectively to see what I've actually bought, and then after that I'll bring it back home, strip it all down. I don't know if I'll just refill these shocks with oil and put some spacers in it to drop the ride height. I will be dropping the ride height, or I might have a look around the house and see what other shocks I've got. So just for the sake of the competition, yeah, it's running a 17 tooth pinion, and it's got a 55 tooth Tamiya spur gear, which I believe is the maximum. So I'll drop this motor out. I'll swap this for a 19 tooth as well when I do the motor, and we'll give it a first run from there. So let's get on with the first run. Right, so we've just taken the car. It's just been sent to me. I've literally got this through the post this morning, and taken out the stock silver can, just put my BZ motor in it, 2S. I'm not sure if you can really see that here, but this isn't going to set anything the world alight. So just standard Z2S Hobbywing 1060. Let's just give it a run, see what we've actually bought.
because it doesn't actually feel too bad. Shocks don't have any oil in it, so that's not going to be good. And yeah, probably should turn it on. Just doing this outside the front of my house because, well, I'm expecting it to do about 15 miles an hour, if that. So it shouldn't really be. Oh, that suspension is terrible. That's definitely going to need a change. So we've got 6 satellites. Start, stop, read, 0. Again, not too important for you guys. Start, stop. Perfect. Let's give it a run. Test 1. DT-02. Not the best. Tyres are, there's a lot of issues here. Seems pretty straight. That is probably about as fast as it does with that motor. It's running a 17-tooth pinion. What have we got? Stop. Read. 26 miles an hour. So that's our baseline, 26 miles an hour. Let's go and strip it apart. Make it do 60.